Namaste, this is MSc second semester class of spectroscopy, and today's we here discuss here about the different energy level of rotational, vibrational and electronic energy level. So this is start from molecular spectroscopy. Molecular spectroscopy is the study of the interaction of electromagnetic radiation with matter based on the analysis of electromagnetic radiation that is emitted, is absorbed or scattered by molecules, and we can have information on chemical analysis, molecular structure like bond length, angles, strength, energy levels, etc. So first of all we discuss about the different energy levels. A quantum mechanical system or particle that is bound, that is confined spatially, can only take in certain discrete values of energy called energy levels. The term is commonly used for the energy levels of electrons in atoms, ions or molecules which are bound by electric field of the nucleus. We can also refer the energy levels of nuclei or vibrational or rotational energy levels in molecules. So first of all we discuss here about the ground and excited states. If an atom or ion or molecule is at the lowest possible energy level, its electrons are said to be in the ground state. If it is an higher energy level, it is said to be excited, or an electrons that have higher energy that the ground state are excited. If more than one quantum mechanical state is at the same energy, the energy levels are called degenerate energy levels. So now we discuss here about the chemical bonds. Chemical bonds between atom in a molecule form because they make the situation for more stable for the involved atoms. First of all, we tell you about the covalent bond involving the sharing of electron pairs between atoms. As atoms approach each other to covalent bond, their orbitals affect each other energy levels to form bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbitals. The energy level of the bonding orbital is lower and the energy level of the anti-bonding orbitals is higher. For the bond in a molecule is to be stable, the covalent bonding electrons occupy the lower energy bonding orbitals, which may be signified by such symbols as sigma and pi. So this is molecular orbital theory. Now we discuss about the molecular energy level. These are transitional energy, rotational energy, vibrational energy and electronic energy. Energy can be stored either as potential energy or kinetic energy in a variety of ways, including translational energy, small amount of energy stored as kinetic energy, rotational energy, kinetic energy associated with the rotational motion of molecules, and vibrational energy, the oscillatory motion of atoms or groups of atoms within a molecule, is potential energy inversely converted into kinetic energy exchange. Electronic energy, energy stored as potential energy in excited electronic configurations. So the relation between these transitions is E molecular is E rotational plus E vibrational plus E electronic. Now we discuss here about the molecular transitions. Atomic and molecular vibrations correspond to excited energy levels in quantum mechanics. You can see here about the ground state and excited state energy levels. For a given frequency, only the one value of quantum energy for the photon is possible. Transitions between energy level occur by absorption, emission and stimulation emission of photon. When an atom and molecule in an excited energy levels falls in a lower energy level, it emits a photon. Molecules typically remains excited for a few nanoseconds. Upon de-excitation, emit a photon of light. This process is called fluorescence. Now you can see in this diagram that atom or molecule can also absorb photon, making a transition from a lower energy level to more excited one. So you can see here that E1 is the ground state and E2 is the excited state, and by the absorption of a photon, electron can transit from E1 to E2, and delta is equals to H nu is equals to E2 minus E1. So this is also clear from this diagram that these are the different transitions of electron in different energy levels, and this is the spontaneous emission, absorption and emission, and this is for electromagnetic radiation. Nu is equal to C by lambda, and nu is equal to 1 nu is directly proportional to 1 by lambda. So thank you so much about these transitions. Hope you understand. Thank you so much.